Who inherited Bob Marley's fortune? Bob Marley died a millionaire. He was worth $11.5 million in 1981. That's an equivalent of almost $40 million today. But he didn't leave a will. This was a conscious decision on his part. Marley had little concern for his earthly possessions. This was in line with his Rastafarian faith, but it created immediate problems. Bob Marley's estate would be divided according to Jamaican law. It was simple in theory. 10% of his estate would go to the widow immediately. Another 45% would be disbursed to her during her lifetime. The remaining 45% would be shared equally among his children. Bob was married to Rita Marley. He had 11 children from 7 different women. Some family members deemed the law unfair. A legal battle ensued. Bob's attorney David Steinberg intervened early on. He convinced Rita to forge Bob's signature on some papers. This would allow her to have the majority of Bob's assets. But the ruse was discovered. Lawsuits ensued, claiming $13.4 million had been moved. Marley's accountant and attorney were found guilty. They were forced to pay $6 million. Rita wasn't found to be responsible, but she was removed as a trustee of the estate. Bob Marley also owned a house in Miami. His mother had lived there since 1977. Chris Blackwell, president of Marley's record label, wanted to sell it. He insisted it was part of the estate. The label attempted to evict Bob's mother. These battles dragged on for 10 years. In 1991, the case reached Jamaica's Supreme Court. The court ruled in favor of Marley's wife and children. They were granted the exclusive right to use his name and likeness. Bob Marley's estate was incorporated as House of Marley. It's now managed by 4 of his children. The other siblings are members of the board. The estate makes huge amounts of money. It's not just music. House of Marley sells all kinds of Marley branded merchandise. They have a line of speakers, turntables, and headphones. They sell t-shirts and lighters with Bob Marley's likeness. In 2011, House of Marley sued Bob's half-brother, Richard Booker. Booker operated a music festival. He also had a company that gave tours of Marley's home village. He tried to trademark the name Mama Marley. Booker wanted to use it to market various fish products, but House of Marley insisted it was copyright infringement. Booker countersued, claiming he had permission from Bob himself. The case was settled out of court after a year-long battle. Booker's lawyer Michael Isantucci explained,
"From what I have learned about Bob Marley, he would be very happy, especially that his family is now at peace. Both parties were happy with the settlement agreement."
Bob Marley is one of the world's highest-earning dead celebrities. In 2020, he earned $14 million. Music streams accounted for most of the income, but the merch also brought in $3 million. In 2024, Paramount released Bob Marley One Love. The biopic was backed by House of Marley. It brought in $80 million during the first weeks of its run. Siggy Marley, one of Bob's sons, was involved in the production.
"We're shedding a light on the idea of unity for humanity, of one love for people,"
he said.
"That is what we are most proud of, that we are serving a purpose